You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is BMORE Lifestyle.
Hey, what's up, Baltimore? It's me, Lady T, and this is BMORE Lifestyle. The show is packed, and we want to get right to it. So let me tell you, we have meteorologist Jonathan Myers and our very own Tara Reeves and motivational speaker Eric Rittmeyer. Good morning.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
Thanks for having me.
Hello, great to have all of you here. Look at the smiles. So let's get started. Many celebrities are talking, they're talking about this. They're taking steps now to protest against Instagram's parent company, Facebook, and its mishandling of, information. This is the picture celebrities like Kim Kardashian West, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Jennifer Lawrence are posting to their social media. The coalition of civil rights groups asks celebrities and companies to not post to Instagram for today only. Do you guys think it'll work? Eric, let's start with you.
I hope it works. Something has to work here. We got to get away from this outrage, this hate culture, right? We have to start loving each other again. The issue is it gets to be a little bit of a slippery slope. You have First Amendment rights. So what do you view as being hateful? I think it's pretty obvious when we see some things, but other things can be very questionable. That First Amendment thing's crazy. Then you talk about fact checkers. Who's the fact checker? Who's checking them?
Right,
so it gets a little slippery.
Right. Who's doing all of this? Yeah, that's true. Tara, next. I want to hear from you.
Yeah, Eric, great points there. I think just unity is in the framework of us as a nation, United States of America. There are great things with social media, but it has become a very toxic situation where people can just attack, and then with the misinformation, I agree with Eric's points on who is the fact checker. And at the end of the day, we're all humans, we have our own bias, so we do need to continue to stay accountable. But it is good to see big names stand up and say this is enough. So I do hope that there is a positive outcome, and really we are united as an American.
Okay. All right, Jonathan, you want to weigh in?
I mean, I agree with Tara and Eric. I mean, we need to make sure that everybody is peaceful and together, especially in such a divided time, with the pandemic and everything else that's going on, with the social justice movements. Hopefully this will help a little bit.
That's right. United we stand, divided we fall. All right, up next. Now it's time for you to tell it. Will you be posting to Instagram today? Head to foxbaltimore.com/vote to weigh in. All right, next up, the Salvation Army is kicking off their annual holiday fundraising campaign earlier than ever before in an attempt to rescue Christmas. Amid skyrocketing unemployment and surging store closings, those bell-ringing volunteers are already collecting donations instead of waiting until closer to Thanksgiving. You can also donate online, of course, but let me tell you, I think it's going to be quite a struggle for every organization trying to help out this year. What do you guys think?
You know what? I'm going to take the helm here. And you know what? If we can put out Halloween candy in July and August this year and start with, the PSLs, the pumpkin spice lattes early, let's go ahead and start with this, too.
No, it's too soon. Eric, tell me, what you think?
He said PSLs. I never heard that. I like that. It's a PSL, right? I'm learning something new here. Us Marines, we're not too bright, right? So that's great. Look, I think where we are right now as a nation, I hope what this does is I hope it makes everybody realize that we're very fortunate for what we have. We're going through some difficult times, absolutely, but I think it's going to shine some light on how grateful we should be. I think that's going to translate into people wanting to give more this year, believe it or not.
Right. Okay. You want to weigh in, Tara? Anything else?
Yeah, I know it sounds cliche, but it truly is more blessed to give than to receive. And there's a reason that they start the holiday music early and earlier each year, because they say that it actually promotes happiness when people go into stores and hear the Christmas music. I know it's a staple for me to see the bell or hear the bells ringing and the buckets for people standing outside. I think with the pandemic and those kind of going away, more people will begin to donate. I think we're, at the end of the day, we're good people. The human race is a pretty good people. And so I think we will come together once again amid the pandemic.
Agreed. As long as it's, Tara, I agree with you. As long as it's a pay week, look, they can catch me. Look, I'll donate, okay? All right, next up. So show me the one whose safety deems...
Show me the one whose safety deemed such destruction. You must reunite it with its own kind.
Let me tell you, Disney Plus will release season 2 of its highly acclaimed season of The Mandalorian on October 30th. And guess what? Baby Yoda is back. No doubt pleasing most of the 60 million subscribers. Does that include any of my panel? What do you guys think about this new season that's coming out?
Guess what? Baby Yoda and Disney Plus are going to be getting part of my paycheck now because my kids love Baby Yoda.
I love Baby Yoda.
I don't know.
I agree.
I think that's going to be big right there.
Right. Tara, what do you think? Tell me.
I don't have Disney Plus, but I grew up huge Star Wars fan, even read some of the books. So I've seen every single movie. They continue to make the sequels. Now we have a series. I mean, that whole series is thriving. So I'm excited. They're bringing back Baby Yoda, giving the people what they want. Of course, it's going to be a hit.
Eric, are you a Star Wars fan? Are you a...
Is it because of the bald head, Lady T? Everybody bust on me for that. My goodness. You know, I'm not a movie person. Everybody bust on me. I don't even have Netflix. The last movie I watched, for real, was Titanic. I'm not a movie watcher. I don't do it.
Oh, okay. That was a classic, though. I'm not gonna hate on you for that. That's pitiful, but I'm not gonna hate on you for that.
I'll take pitiful. I'm good with that. I'm okay with that.
Well, thank you guys so much. The coronavirus crisis is taking a toll on women more than men. How women can unload the mental burden of everything happening in schools and out and about. Also, the iHeartRadio Music Festival is back, and now it's open to more people than ever before. How you can stream it live.
You're watching BMORE Lifestyle.
The biggest names in music return to the stage for the iHeartRadio Music Festival, and you won't have to pay admission. Z104.3's jock interview, John Cerrito, better known as Intern John, joins me now. Good morning, John. What's up?
Morning. How's it going?
Going good. Good to see you. So the iHeartRadio Music Festival looks a little different this year. What's changed?
Well, it's digital. We usually do it live in Vegas, so, which means the hangover will be at home instead of in Vegas, which is probably a good thing, but it's still the biggest acts. It's 2 nights, Miley Cyrus, Usher. We announced Alicia Keys last Friday. She has new music coming this weekend, too, so hopefully we'll see the new stuff and the hits, so it's going to be a crazy 2 nights.
Oh, awesome. So when will it be on?
Friday and Saturday on the CW. And the thing is, you just never know. There's always surprises that we don't know about. Like one year, Mary J. Blige brought out Prince, and it was kind of like nobody knew because Prince doesn't give heads up. He just kind of shut up. So you never really know. My favorite year was Backstreet Boys performed with Florida Georgia Line, and Britney Spears was there too. So you just
goodness.
It's the best you can do with all the festivals being canceled. Ours is still happening, so we're excited to get this thing going.
Right. Okay. So, where can we watch or listen? You said CW, right?
Yes, so you can listen on Z104.3. We'll be playing it as well, which is always very exciting because you just never know what's going to happen when you get this many artists on one stage. Sometimes things get on the air that shouldn't, so you just never really know. You know, there was a year where Green Day promised they'd never come back, and then they came back a couple years later. It was a long. You just never know. But it's always fun and entertaining to watch.
Oh, that's awesome. So, who are you most excited to see?
Ooh, that's tough. Miley Cyrus is always really good. I mean, Usher has more hits than most MLB teams. So I would say Usher for sure. But also, God, that's really hard. Bon Jovi's always good too. There's a lot of good karaoke songs. Like they're just like, you know what I mean? And the Migos too. It's just like, it's instead of getting like all the songs you don't know, it's all the hits. So that's like the best part of the festival. It's all the songs you know.
Whoa, so the Migos is going to be there, but I guess Cardi B is not going to be there.
Well, that's the thing. You know what? Like, maybe she shows up. You never know.
Shows up. Oh, no. Shows up, throws a ring at him.
And then it goes viral. You won't know unless you watch. That's the best part.
You said the unexpected was going to happen, so that's pretty awesome.
I mean, that could be, man, that'd be something.
Right. Yeah, no, definitely. I hear you on that. So how can we find out more information?
All the information, go to Z104.3.com. It's all right there. We'll be talking about it on the show Friday and Saturday as well. But it's the biggest night of music, and like I think everybody needs an escape. And this is like a concert where nobody's going to step on your feet, and there's nobody blocking your view or breathing in your ear. It's like the best way to do a concert. So we're bringing it right to your living rooms.
Oh, fantastic. Is there anything else that you want to add for this, John?
Yes, in general, listen to the morning show. We're really good, and I need to feed my dog, and that's the thing. If you don't like little dogs, I understand, but listen, I can show you. Hold on. This is him.
Yeah, let me see it. Bring it up close.
Yeah,
What's his name?
Come here. He's actually here right now. Do you want to see him?
Yes, I do.
He came to work with Dad today. This is Chewy.
Aww.
Yeah, he's my little. He'll be 12 on Valentine's Day, so he's
wow, he's a grown up. Okay.
So he's a nice young man. So if you want Chewy to eat, you gotta listen to the morning show on Z104.3.
I am currently single, so Chewy could, me and Chewy could go on a date together. That's good.
He's the best. He's the best wingman. His breath's still kicking, but other than that, he's the best wingman in the business.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you, John, for being with us today. I truly appreciate having you on.
Thanks for having me. Thank you guys. Make sure you watch the festival. It's gonna be amazing.
All right. Thanks. We'll definitely tune into that. Former talk show host Jerry Springer returns to TV, but this time he's wearing a judge's robe. We take a look at the new season of Judge Jerry. Also, moms are working to make their living space more like a learning space now, right? What parents need to do to cope with the emotional struggles of the pandemic.
This is BMORE Lifestyle.
Welcome back to BMORE Lifestyle. Experts agree the COVID crisis is taking a greater toll on women than it is on men. And as we start another school year with the kitchen classroom, it's critically important to keep a close eye on the emotional well-being of that group of women who are most susceptible to emotional struggles. That's right, our moms. Back with us now, author, former Marine and emotional toughness expert, Eric Rittmeyer. He's here with some help. Hello, Eric, how are you?
I'm great, Lady T. I can't get over the whole bald head comment from before. I'm just scarred by that, you know?
What do you mean?
You said I'm not a movie watcher. I mean, come on, I've been called a lot of stuff.
Look, I was quite disappointed, but, I loved you enough to bring you back on for this segment.
It's all love, all love.
It's like, I'm kidding. No, but so tell me, you got a lot to talk to us about today. What are your ideas for keeping moms sane throughout all of this?
Yeah, I got to start off, Lady T. It's funny. I do lots of segments on lots of different things, on dealing with difficult people, on helping kids with their emotions. This one's a little tough for me because I don't want to come across like moms should do this, moms shouldn't do that. I'm not a mom, right? I'm a dad. But I also like to call things as I see them. And realistically, when we look at what's happening right now, moms are getting the brunt end of all this. I mean, they're the ones who stay up at night worrying about soccer practice, who worry about getting the forms into school, going to doctor's appointments. Guys are worried about, do I like barbecue sauce or do I like honey mustard? So it's just a totally different mindset. The women, especially moms that are at home right now, are dealing with a lot of stuff. Men are too, but women especially need some emphasis on how to keep their mental sanity because it's difficult on them.
That's very true. So what are any additional tips? Anything else that you can give us as to how these moms can cope?
It's about emotional control, and it's about understanding that you can't do everything at all times for everyone. And again, this is where men and women are very different. Women parent differently than men parent. That's a fact. Right. And what it boils down to is normally moms are more in touch with their kids emotionally, where dads are just kind of like, all right, suck it up, deal with it, do whatever. So moms tend to take on a lot more of that guilt from their kids. They feel bad because they can't be involved with their friends out there having a good time. Moms tend to take that a little bit deeper and feel bad for their kids. Dads do as well, don't get me wrong. Right. But moms tend to take it a little bit more difficult.
That's true. So what should we do? How do we shake that off? How do we, get past that as moms?
Yeah, it's very difficult to do, Lady T, because again, we're all going through this time where we're so unsure. We don't know what's going on. It starts with keeping control of our emotions, and for moms especially, knowing that it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, this is not going to be a pretty situation. I use the analogy like a football game that's played in a major snowstorm in a blizzard. The ball's flying over the place, but they make their way down the field. Eventually, they get into the end zone. It's not going to be pretty, but focus on getting stuff done, not on perfection.
Right. Well, thank you, Eric. You've given us a lot of great tips, a lot of good info. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Lady T. Good seeing you.
All right. Okay, so the wildfires from the West Coast are impacting the skies right here in Baltimore. Meteorologist Jonathan Myers is sharing some pictures this morning from that hazy sky. Jonathan.
Yeah, from our Chime In app. And if you want to send in some pictures, you can just go to your Fox News weather app, your FOX45 app, and click Chime In on Explore, and you can get some of your pictures in here as well. Look at that white sky with some of the sunshine mixed in. This again from Chime In, and you can see that whiteness. That's actually haze way upstairs in the atmosphere being dragged along by the jet stream of the storm track all the way across the country from the Pacific Northwest here to Maryland. Thankfully, that air is way upstairs, so it does not actually impact any air quality down here at the surface. So it's still great for a run or a hike today, although we'll have some sun and it's going to be hazy, and it will also be comfy. And then that could be taking the place by what's going on down south. Sally could be moving north and giving us a potential for rain by the end of tomorrow night, and into Friday. So if you're going to be doing a hike today, 69 degrees for your noontime temperatures. Maybe take lunch outside, 71 at 2 and 73 at 4 p.m. If you're going out to dinner, once the kids are done with their virtual learning, maybe doing a little social distance outside, 71 at 6 p.m. Looks great. Temperatures actually drop off, not quite as chilly tonight, down into the 50s and 60s by about 10 p.m. So let's plan things out for you if you're going to be doing some gardening outside today. It looks like, again, that hazy sun, great for a walk or whatever it is. High temperatures in the 70s. Now, tonight and tomorrow, you'll notice the clouds do begin to increase. And then by 2:30 tomorrow, this is a remnant moisture from Sally that's moving northbound. We're going to be on the very northern edge, the northern periphery, all the way into tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. The heaviest rain falls from Annapolis, Stevensville southbound. If you're getting out of town on Friday, I think we should be okay. Could see a shower early, but that moisture exits as we see a cold front move through. So the heaviest of the rainfall with this is going to likely be south from Annapolis to Stevensville southbound. Here in Baltimore northbound, could see a few tenths of an inch of rain. So it's just enough to kind of wet things down a little bit. Again, this will be later Thursday into Friday. Nice day today. Later Thursday into Friday, remnant moisture from the very edges of Sally, and also a cold front coming through. And boy, it's going to get a lot colder for the weekend. Temperatures in the 40s to start, 60s to end. Lots of sun. That's going to get leaves changing. And any outdoor plans early next week, looking pretty good. Actually, a warming trend. Your exclusive 10-day forecast into next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday could threaten near 80 once again. Lady T.
Television icon Jerry Springer is bringing down the gavel in season 2 of Judge Jerry. NBC Universal is making the judge himself available via satellite to us. Welcome to BMORE Lifestyle, Jerry. How are you?
I am fine, Lady T. Thanks for having me.
Oh, so excited. So we know the show just premiered this week. Tell us, what are folks gonna see?
Well, hopefully they'll see a little bit of justice, but there'll be some comedy as well. I mean, I know I have to be serious at some point because these are real cases, and whatever decision I make, that's final. The people then can't go to a court of common pleas and appeal it. So I have to treat their issue seriously. But then, you know, I joke around a little bit because I can't help it. And and the character of the people that are filing these cases or defending these cases, that's pretty entertaining as well. So I think people are really going to like the show. And, you know, we had a good first season and now a second season. And, you know, each year I get older, so I get to look more like a judge. In fact, I have more lines in my face than I do in the case.
Jerry, that is hilarious. So we know a lot of people don't know you actually have real legal training in your background. Please tell me about that.
Yeah, well, I'm a lawyer, and, you know, I graduated law school 50 years ago. Isn't that pathetic? 50 years.
Let me tell you, you still got it, Jerry, okay? Whenever I see you, I still want to yell, Jerry, 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 okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, my wife says it's good. She says she realizes people are always yelling my name. She says, but at my age, they should now start yelling my address so I know how to get home. Because I forget things.
Oh my gosh, Jerry. You still got it. You're still hilarious. Well, fans have been watching you for decades. How long can you keep up with this pace, Jerry?
Well, I let NBC know, the NBC Universal know that I will be stopping when I'm 104 because I want to be able to enjoy my retirement.
104.
So 104, I'm stopping. But until then, I'm gonna try to keep going. I love doing this on a serious note. This is like the greatest job because, you know, you get to do something that has some significance because you're affecting people's lives. And yet it's also entertaining. It's like a mental puzzle. And, you know, you have to figure it out, but real people are involved. So it's more than just a game. It's, I enjoy the challenge.
Wow. Well, Jerry, you have been an inspiration to so many people, and we love seeing you on our TV screens. You can watch Judge Jerry on the CW Baltimore at 9 o'clock and 9:30 a.m. Thanks for being with us, Jerry.
Well, thanks, Lady T. Nice talking with you always.
Until next time. Don't forget, we want you to tell it. Will you be using Instagram today, or are you freezing it? The results of our poll up next. Earlier in the show, we asked if you will be posting to Instagram today or taking part in the freeze. Celebrities and companies are freezing their accounts for today. It's part of a week of action on Instagram led by the Stop the Hate for Profit Coalition. They want parent company of Instagram, Facebook, to take action and address racism and hate. Now we want to take a look at the results from our You Tell It poll this morning. Will you be posting to Instagram today? Let's see. 60% say yes, they will still be posting. Oh my God, the social media addicts are probably going crazy. 40% say no, they'll stand with the cause. Wow. And we've got a great show lined up for tomorrow. We're talking with Meredith Vera, the host of Fox 45's 25 Words or Less. It's an exciting show, and this season it will look a whole lot different.